The next step is double down on what's working. So once I increase my rates from $25 an hour to $50 an hour for doing video production, the next step was to double down on what's actually working in terms of promotional channels. All right, so I basically just did a 80-20 analysis of my business. This is called Pareto's Law. All right, so I figured out, okay, what particular channels are bringing in the most clients? And for me, it turned out to be Yelp.com, which is a local review site for things like local places, events, restaurants, businesses, what have you. Right, so my space in terms of video production, that was the best channel for getting leads. Most of my leads, I think like 75% of my leads were coming from Yelp. Right, it was not Google, it was not SEO, it wasn't even really word of mouth. Word of mouth was more just for the free stuff I was doing. But in terms of the actual paying clients, because I went out there, put my business on social media, right? I was on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Yelp, put my business in different directories, Yahoo, Google, Local, whatever. But Yelp was the best one. So now that I was starting to get some paying clients, I doubled down. I took a gamble. And at this point in time, I was nervous about this, but I signed up for Yelp advertising. And with Yelp advertising, in terms of when you do research online, the people don't really have that favorable opinion of it, which taught me to not trust everything you read online, right? Trust what you know and what's worked for you. So it was a pure experiment. I said, okay, I know Yelp's working for me, and I'm not even paying money right now. What if I paid for advertising? So I paid for Yelp advertising. It was a 3-month contract upfront. So I committed for 3 months, and I'm not even sure what the pricing was. I think it was like something. It was like $300 a month. So it was a big investment, right? But to my surprise, it was the best investment I ever made as a amateur videographer trying to go professional or semi-professional, because by simply paying for Yelp advertising, I was able to increase my leads by 3 or 4 times. Right, I got three or four times the number of people inquiring for jobs, and I ended up getting better quality jobs, right? Because I increased my prices. I ended up getting big names like USAID, nonprofits, congressmen in DC. I was filming on Capitol Hill. So I got all these different names, big names coming in, because my brand, my company was all over Yelp, right? I was to a point where I was advertising on other people's listings as well, right? So I was pretty savage with it, right? But it was a very beneficial investment that started out as an experiment and began to work. Once it began to work, I just ended up extending the contract for the advertising, right? Because it was basically 3-month contracts. Ended up getting, I think, even but I was doing it for over 2 years of Yelp advertising because it was that good. So double down on what's work. In your space, it could be totally different. Maybe it's Google ads. Maybe it's Facebook ads. Maybe it's just word of mouth. Maybe it's doing collaborations, right? So whatever is bringing in the most paying customers, double down on that, right? Basically throw gasoline on the fire.